Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. We have still some gems left in the second game.
It's Crash Bandicoot 2! Cortex strikes back!
He do be striking back. And after we are done with the gems, we can start grabbing some of the relics perhaps. That's gonna be the plan for today. We shall see how it goes. But yeah, the first one that we need to get is apparently not here. I honestly forgot already what we were up to. I know we are missing a couple of them in the final warp room, which is right here. No, not quite yet, but here we have Hanging Out Gem. Holy moly, I just started and I'm already getting bamboozled. That's not good. But we will manage. Okay, 93 crates. Let's see if we can find those. Here we go. So why exactly did we miss the relics last time? By which I mean crates. Holy moly. The confusion do be real. Hopefully this time we can actually do it. I think I remember there was like a pit we jumped down into, and because we did that, we blocked ourselves from getting the crates in there. But I think that's later on in the level. Also, no idea why I'm dying here at the beginning so much. All my lives are going down the drain. I suppose it'd be like that sometimes. Holy moly, holy moly. I thought today we would be more successful. But apparently not. Hello Vonix 2.5. Steam wasn't working. I see, I see. Well, nice to see you arrive. I might actually have to go back to earlier levels and farm up some lives, because I'm dying way too much. I am dying way too much. We will see how it goes. For now, let's just focus on collecting Woompa and such. Okay, well, nothing over here. 11 out of 93. We cannot spin these, I don't think. This works though. That should be fine. I don't know about this one. Okay, that worked out. I don't like these guys. That's alright, we will manage somehow. When you speak, it's 2 times delayed by half a second. Your audio is doubled. How is that even possible? What the heck? Are you sure you don't have me open twice? Let me go check. I checked and on my side it seems to be working correctly. So I'm not sure what you are hearing. You might accidentally have me opened twice. Ah, shoot. I got damaged. I was hoping that Aku Aku Mask would help me survive longer. But it was not meant to be. 29 out of 93. Wait, this guy has the zoomies. I remember you. This guy is just going up and down, so it should be fine. I only had you opened once, then I'm not sure what's causing it. But I did double check my stream and it seemed to be fine. I'm gonna check differently. Give me a second. Let's see. If I go over here and I listen to this. Yeah, it seems like it's working fine. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. You will wake up already. Hopefully when you come back to desktop it's gonna be fixed for you. Doing this without Aku Aku is definitely not fun. Sadly we cannot force him to spawn in. We don't have enough lives for that. Alright though. I think I went too soon, but it still worked out. This is where I died, right? What was the run button again? This one. Okay, that works. I think we can manage that. I'm gonna carefully get all the Boompa. Perfect. We are at 43 out of 93. Still quite a while to go. This is the secret passage. Still don't really know though. What to do here? Let me drop down. I think this might bring me back where I was. Potentially. Are there even boxes down there? I don't remember. Let me do the bonus round. This bonus round doesn't look familiar. Must mean we haven't done it yet. Alright, let's be careful here. $35 out of 35, not bad. We still need 14 crates, 4 of which is in front of us. So 10 more crates. Somewhere. But just these ones, so I don't need to go do the bonus thing. I don't think, because we are at 93 out of 93. Okay, I think we solved the puzzle. I guess that hole leads to a different exit, and that's why we didn't get the gem the first time. Alrighty then. Sounds good. Let me quickly check over here this thing. Here we go. We made progress. We got the first gem. Now we need 2 in the Cold Heart Garage and 1 in the Ruination. Yes, let's do this one. Okay, this level I think might have the deathless platform based on the tip in the loading screen. But that's just a theory. Guess we will see. I guess we will see. I will collect the Wumpa as well. We need all the extra lives we can get. There we go. Wait a minute. Why do I have trouble going up the stairs? There we go. Perfect. 22 out of 155. And we haven't died yet. That should be good. Can change at any moment too. Good thing we had Aku with us, I suppose. Alright, there is the bonus round. Bonus round doesn't count towards the deathless round, so we should be able to do this, I think. This works as well. What the heck? That doesn't usually happen. I hope it didn't erase the Deathless platform too. Because this bonus round works slightly differently than normal. Usually they have like their own loading screen. This one is seamless though, so I don't know. This time I'm just gonna stay away from it. There we go. Just in case. "31 out of 31. Brings us where we were, I think. So we haven't lost anything, at least not yet. I died. And because this level is meant to be deathless, I need to reboot it. That's alright too. We can manage it. It happens to the best of us, you know. Yeah, the hint is always the same in this level, so there is definitely a deathless platform later on. Only makes sense. It's a really bad start. We didn't get to keep Aku for very long. I almost landed that. Holy moly. What are we? Oh, 12 lives, that's not bad. "12 lives is not bad. That's actually pretty good. Okay, let's be careful this time. Watch out for the icicles. That was close. It's also pretty much perfect. Alright, well, we made it back where we were. Hopefully this time we will not die too. And I can farm lives at peace, which is nice. But yeah, I think today we might be able to, at the very least, get all of the gems and the second ending as a result. Which is exciting. That's gonna be the second game. Dawnfall. Okay, watch out for the icicles. This is what killed me last time. You do have to hit that exclamation mark box eventually. There we go, nice. There is the deathless platform. The issue is though, I don't know if it's safe to step on it without losing out on boxes. There's only one way to find out though. Okay. I think we got everything. 81 out of 155 so far. I think they probably want us to go back eventually. That's fine, that's why we had the Aku Aku. So far so good. Be careful. I don't wanna have to redo the whole level again. This is a scary situation. Actually, because we reached the deathless on first try, we can now keep repeating it, so we should be fine. Now that I think about it. Why cannot I hit these crates? Okay, hopefully that's all of them. I don't like dealing with these porcupine things. That is unfortunate right there. Oh well. the second time I missed everything here. I wonder how you get... I guess you do have to go back where you came from eventually. It only makes sense. Holy moly. Will I lose all 15 of my lives here? Wouldn't be surprised. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be surprised. I almost completely forgot that he's there. Are you kidding me? I hate the ice. It's so hard to control. Some more Wumpa over there. There we go. At least it seems there is plenty of Wumpa to get back what you lose. We are still roughly around 14-15 lives, even though we died a bunch. So that's good. Okay, that's fine. Let's be careful here. This is where we usually die. I spammed into him. I don't know why I died. That's alright though, that's alright. Let's be patient. I think you need a little bit of a running start to get across those gaps, unfortunately. That's alright, I'm still alive. Eventually, we will get through it too. As I always say, it's only a matter of time. It's not like we would be stuck here forever, you know. Just need to be patient. That worked slightly better than before. Well, Aku protected us. There we go. Careful with the icicle. I overcorrected too much. Hey there. Rookie mistake right there. That's alright, man. Eventually I will get through. I can feel it in my bones. Okay, I think this is the first time we managed to get the second level Aku at this second. A good sign. That's a good sign right there. I have no idea how I managed to do that, to be honest. You know what happened there. We need to hit the exclamation mark and then backtrack to get all the crates. Unfortunately, that didn't work out for me. Because I slipped and fell to the level end. It's actually surprisingly difficult level to 100%, I just realized. The good news is though, we got to the end once, we can do it again. We just need to be aware of our surroundings and such. That's unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. If only I could destroy the nitros before I go up there. Be cool. That would be pretty cool. So the first crate that we need to come back for is right here. Then we are free to go wherever we want, I think. I was actually pressing the dash button to go backwards, but it wasn't working for some reason. Pretty weird. Oh well, what can you do? I think I remember this level making me kind of angry in PlayStation 1 as well. Specifically because of the eyes. So I'm not surprised at all we are struggling. Now we have level 2 Aku Akuto because we died a bunch. Which should in theory make it slightly easier as well. Because we can get immortality right after the second porcupine. And that could be pretty good to get us through most of the level. Because with the immortality we should be able to detonate the nitros. Unfortunately it's not gonna be in this attempt because I got hit. Slowly we are getting where we need to be though. That is very unfortunate, I'm gonna be honest. 11 lives left, holy moly, so many deaths. Kind of funny how some levels you can do easily on first try. And then you have these ones where it's like a nightmare. I guess it'd be like that too. No, I did the same freaking mistake again. I fall down. Well, time to repeat it, I guess. Important thing is, now that we tried it once, we know it's doable to reach the end with invincibility. Therefore the backtracking will not have any nitro crate. It's a good thing to know. This time I managed to do what I needed to do. Now it should be as easy as just going backwards. There is no obstacles anymore. Holy moly, I cannot believe it. We were so close. I could feel the victory in my bones. Holy moly, holy moly. Alright, alright. I do hope this box that we are missing at the beginning here is gonna be at least an extra life or something. I lost Aku Aku, so let's try again. I hope I'm not gonna be stuck here for a whole hour. That would be unfortunate. Play it safe. Okay, moment of truth. Okay. Okay. We made it back to the box. The stupid freaking ice, man. Holy moly. That was it right there, and I fumbled it at the end. Absolute insanity. And Sane Trilogy, I suppose. How dare. You know what? That's fine. We don't have the invincibility, but maybe we can make it work. Maybe we can make it work. Fortunate. Okay. This time for real, for real. So locked. Oh my god. I was just about to say I'm so locked in. I also don't understand how these porcupines can sometimes be killed by jumping on them. I knew there was some box over there. There we go. Almost fell off the edge there. Okay, it's time for real. I can feel it in my bones. This is gonna be it. There we go, okay. Carefully activate this. And now let's carefully go backwards. That's fine, that's fine. I just need to be careful. The hardest part is behind us too. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I wanna try and see if we can exit through the death route portal. We can. We got all the crates up there. This is how you get these ones that you wouldn't otherwise. Okay. Good. Time to farm back some of the lives we lost, I suppose. $112 out of 155. Goodbye, penguin. Hello, checkpoint. At this point, dying is alright, because we got all the crates. I just need to basically make sure I can reach the finish line. But we should be fine. If I went through the death route exit, I wouldn't be able to get all the crates. Checkpoint. I know some of those exclamation mark activate nitro crates, but that's alright. This alright. We still need 21. Most of which is nitro too. So we should be somewhere close to the finish line, I think. I don't like this. It worked out. I'm not gonna be going back for that extra line. Too risky. And now we are where the death route leaded. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna be patient. Sometimes that's the best course of action. Oh my god. Cannot believe I just walked into him. $138. This is kind of annoying, but what can you do? Why is there a checkpoint at the end over there? Oh, this is not the end, that's why. 150 out of 155. And I see the last 3 crates directly in front of us. Too bad I have skill issues. Oh my god. Unfortunate. We freaking did it, guys. We got both of the gems. It only took us over 30 minutes, but we did it. One step closer towards completion. Also, hello there, William Dyler. Hello, hello. Nice to see you arrive. I hope you are doing well. You are awake, Wonix. Hello, welcome awake. Alright, so 38 out of 42. We need 4 more gems. Doing amazing. I hope you are having a great stream so far. It's going well. I do be dying a lot, but that's kind of part of the Bandicoot experience, I suppose. Now, I don't actually remember why we missed a gem in this level. But hopefully we can figure it out. I do remember this level being difficult though. That's gonna be interesting. So far so good though. Ten out of 84. Nice. Okay. This will spawn in nitro crates, if I remember correctly. Which you don't wanna do if you are not a completionist. I cannot walk through there. Thank you for the coffee, I'm gonna take a sip. Need energy. I love this idle animation, holy moly. Okay. How do I get over this? I do have Aku. Theoretically I could detonate it on purpose. It don't seem very wise though. We can go this way. Nice. 11 out of 84. There is the green gem pad. Okay. So far so good. If I remember correctly, which I don't, but I think this green gem pad actually maybe doesn't have any crates on it. I don't know for sure though, so let's just run through it and see. That's fine actually. Get rotated. Yeah, I don't know, does this pad have any stuff? Don't really look like it at the moment. Either way, we are making progress. That's the end of the gem pad. Okay, I'm just gonna die and I'm gonna ignore the gem pad. I think that's the correct decision there. Could be wrong though. Who knows? I think though that if you go through the gem pad you skip a bunch of the level, which is probably what we were missing in the first place. far so good. Okay. I don't think it's possible. Actually, it is possible. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think it's possible to jump up there. Apparently it works. This is gonna be difficult though. Oh. Oh. Well, that worked out. 49 out of 49. Thank you for the mail. That's a lot of Wumpa fruit. We still have a way to go to. We can get immortality here. You know what, sure. Probably won't help us much. But at least we can get rid of the nitro crates along the way. That's unfortunate. Well, no more immortality. That's alright too. I suppose let's be patient. That should work out better than rushing through this. I think the immortality mask kind of wants to... gives you the feeling that you need to rush to get as far as possible. But if you do that, you are more likely taking damage. "83 out of 84, and I see the last crate directly in front of us. That's perfect. We freaking did it, guys. That's fine. We are at the end after all. Let's freaking go. That's what I like to see. That should be this entire warp room finished. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and we are only missing 3 more gems, which are upstairs. 2 of them are in Piston It Away. And 1 of them is in Spaced Out. I guess let's start with the piston. There is once again a hint that there is a death route. So I assume that might be either the one we missed or... Wait, we are missing 2 here, right? So we are missing everything, in other words. Including the death route. I can slide you, I remember that. I can just walk through here. You are jumpable. You are also jumpable. So far so good. 12 out of 69. Pretty good if I say so myself. No deaths yet. Checkpointed. You can be slided, I remember. You as well. You not as much. But occasionally you slip up. Just like I did right there. And you know what that means? Because this level has a gem in a death route, we have to reboot the whole level. Man, I wish they added a restart button to the main menu, that would be nice. They only gave it to the time relics. But it would be so useful for these death pads as well. Oh well, oh well. Let's try this again. You saw that it's relatively easy to get where we were. And my death was a very obvious slip up. Which we should be able to avoid if we try again. Alright, we are basically back where we were. Somewhere after this checkpoint anyways. Oh yeah, you are the fake one. There we go. There we go. You had to wait a little bit there before committing to it. Pretty easy. 14 out of 69. Good, good, good. Perfect. That was close. That was close. Okay. I don't actually know how far into the level the death route is. I think it's right there. And I don't know if we are meant to go on it. Or if we are meant to progress a little more through the level. Sometimes it's a bit hard to tell, but I don't think we can jump back here from down there. So let me go try it and see what happens. At the very least we should get at least one gem from finishing the death route. But there are crates as well, so it is a must for both gems. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? Apparently not much, I cannot see. That's actually kind of wild. A good thing they put a checkpoint there. I don't understand. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, that is a bit wild. How do I get through there? I don't understand this. Aku will help me, that's for sure. But that cannot be the intended way. That's the gem. I'm gonna lose all of my lives. I'm down to 5 already. God dang it. Okay, that's how you get the gem. $52 out of 69. So how do you get these crates then? Do they want you to go backwards and go back down the death route or something? I cannot go back this way. Let's cash in the one gem we found. The only thing I can think of is before you go on the death route. Maybe they want you to first explore more of the level. It's kind of wild. We only have 5 lives, so this will be pretty difficult to do. But let's give it a shot. I don't know why I don't remember any of this from the PlayStation 1 Let's Play we did. It's not even that long ago, it's like 3 years ago that I streamed the PlayStation 1 trilogy. What can you do? It's the first time I was able to get on this crate. Kind of funny. But yeah, this level is not too bad. I would say it's easier than most. Alright. We are almost where the data route trigger is. That's unfortunate, but we had Aku with us. So it's fine. 18 out of 69. So yeah, I think they have to want us to go down this way. This is the only thing that makes sense. And then they probably want us to backtrack. Eventually. Fine. Not fine, but I wanna check if there are any crates over here before I restart. Yeah, there is one over here. We go at least over here first. And this is then the end where there is no more. I understand it now. If I go back, I don't think that platform will be there, but let me go check if we can easily backtrack at least. Okay, I will need to remember that there is this to worry about. Surprisingly harder than it looks like. How do you get over here? I guess you will have to have Aku with you. Alright. Let's restart then. I feel somewhat confident we can do this. The only issue is I only have one life left. Which could be quite troublesome. But let's see how it goes. Alrighty then. So far so good. I really hope we can make this work, but I don't know. I think we might game over once we get to the death round. what my intuition is telling me at the moment. We will see. Maybe I'm gonna get really lucky somehow. Alright. So far so good. Double aku could be useful. I think I screwed myself, guys. That guy has to be alive in order to go back, I think. Yeah, we need to keep this guy alive. That is unfortunate. Holy moly, holy moly. At least we kind of know now what we need to do there. Which could theoretically mean we can do it. Maybe. Let's see, I suppose. Either way though, we made progress today. We did get at least some gems, and even if we are stuck here for the rest of the episode, I'm happy that we made some progress at least. You know? Okay, so this is where we last failed. Not this time too. I still don't know how to avoid this. I think you have to be sacrificing Aku to get through that. Probably. That extra life is no longer there. Okay, so this is the exit. Now we need to backtrack. Which is the harder part, I would argue. Definitely the harder part. 22 out of 69. This is where we will probably have to sacrifice Aku. That's alright, man. Let's go to the secret room. I don't think dying in the secret room counts. So I think we should be fine. The death root could still be activated. I remember I need to hit the exclamation mark or something to get those crates at the beginning. Also, dying in bonus round doesn't erase your lives, so we are still at 3. Should be fine. Well, guess who made an oopsie? Apparently doesn't matter though. I don't know how I managed to scoot there. Definitely happy about it though. Alright, the remaining crates are detonated at the end of the death round. We got 6 lives out of it all. And so far so good. This is where we need to make the big jump. How do I time this better too? Okay, that worked. We made it, guys. 38 out of 69. Now we just need to redo the entire death round. And at least reach a checkpoint. I don't know what they want you to do there. Clearly not what I was doing too. I hope the death route is activated. Oh yeah, it stayed activated, perfect. I'm just worried I'm gonna run out of lives. It's my main worry at the moment. Okay. You just need to keep your distance, I suppose. Should be fine. We got the checkpoint. This is the section that I cannot do without Uka Uka. Thankfully we got him. Still pretty difficult though. Yo, let's go. 69 out of 69. We made it. We freaking made it. Only one more gem is left to collect. It's very exciting. %99 completion. Holy moly, holy moly. Let's go grab the last one. I remember this one requires all the color gems. We were looking at it when we were originally going through this. But we decided not to actually go for it that time. Would be quite fun. There it is. And I assume we already got the gem for all the boxes, right? Let's just see where this takes us. We haven't gone here yet. Completely mistimed that. Which sends us back to the beginning. You know what? Fair enough. I suppose fair enough. Let's try this one more time. With 5 lives left, hopefully we can manage. I cannot believe I mistimed it over there as well. But oh well. Holy moly, holy moly. Quite the difficulty. I just really hope this isn't one of those cases where you need to go forward and then back to get all the crates. Because I genuinely don't remember if we got the box gem. Even though this was like maybe an episode ago that I played this level originally. I don't know, that thing is just hard to time. Not really hard to do, but hard to time for sure. Alright. I thought for sure that was it. Alright, at least when we are dying here, we are somewhat recycling lives again. We are still losing them, but somewhat getting them back. At the very least. Okay, let me see this timing here. Okay. Alright, green pet up ahead. See how this goes. Yellow pet already, let's go. The much needed lives are finally appearing, let's go. Red pet ahead. Brings me somewhere. Suddenly 13 lives, you love to see it. That's the end of the level, which should hopefully be the last gem. Let's go. And you know what that means. We reached 100% completion. Relics don't count, they are just a bonus for fun.
You have acquired all of the gems! Incredible! The crystals are not the only means of harnessing planetary energy. The gems have that ability as well. And with them, I can destroy the Cortex Vortex forever! Let me warp you to my completed laser installation.
Okay, how do we go for the second ending? Do we just need to defeat Dr. Neocortex again, maybe? Let's give it a shot. Because I do want to see the true ending before we move on to the relics. Last time we did this, it was pretty easy, so let's see how easy it is a second time. Oh dang it, I got bonked. I got bonked. At least we have a bunch of extra lives now.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot.
Let's observe the true ending.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
Okay, well, this is not how you get the true ending. I don't remember how to get it then. We need to get warped to the embryo lab or something. How do we do that? Maybe it's up here.
We are ready, Crash. Would you like to do the honors?
Well, that's the true ending right there. Short and quick to the point, but that's it right there. We did it. We 100%ed Crash Bandicoot 2. Now it's time for bonus stuff. And by bonus, I mean, of course, the relics and such. I didn't mean to play the true ending again. I guess we need to go downstairs from the warp room. What the heck? It seems a little bugged, not gonna lie. Seems a little bugged. There we go, this is where I wanted to be. What the heck? Wait a minute, did I load a game? I have no idea what's going on, guys. I'm not pressing the buttons that it looks like I am pressing. I don't think. %. Okay. Try this again. We are going down into the bonus warp room. And here we will do the relics. Okay, let's start with the air crash. I don't know how well I will do, but let's see. I don't see a clock over here. Maybe the clock is gonna appear later. Now that I think about it, maybe I should have left the bonus rounds for last. Oh well, too late. Where is the freaking clock? In this level. Holy moly. Cannot believe I spent above him. But yeah, I don't see the clock anywhere. Must be a bit later then, I guess. Which is a bit weird. It's not here either. Maybe I'm bamboozled, but it doesn't seem like this level has a clock, even though there is a relic written underneath it. Alright, well, my solution would be maybe we should just do the first warp room. And second, third, fourth, and so on and so forth, and then do the bonus one last. Because maybe these relic symbols are not actually what I assumed. Maybe they are shared from whichever level they originate from. That could be it. Either way, let's do Turtle Woods. Alrighty. Still kind of hard to believe we spent almost 2 hours getting the last 5 gems or something. Alright. I did get slowed down there, but that's alright. So far so good. Was those 2 seconds worth the slowdown? I honestly don't know. I don't think you can skip those things. I still will try every time though, because you never know. Doesn't seem skippable to me. Doesn't seem skippable. $135. It's enough for a sapphire. Which, you know what, I will take it. I'm only doing the relics for fun, so... Sapphire is all I really need. At least at the moment. Although I would love to see what time you need for gold. Does it say? I didn't mean to jump back into it, whoops. Whoops, whoops. It doesn't say what you need, I don't think. You know what, sure, I'm gonna give it one more try. That's hilarious. It will be hilarious. Okay. Okay, I don't know if we are doing much better than that. Could be good. It does seem like we are slightly faster. But I don't think it was enough to get a better relic. So I'm just gonna keep it like this. That's fine. I do wonder why they don't tell you what time you need for the next one. Because if I remember correctly, the third game actually shows you. But oh well, Snow Go is up next. Some levels will definitely be harder than others, but I think we can manage. Immediate slowdown at the beginning is not good. We got slowed down a lot there, but that's alright. That's fine, that's why we got to Aku Aku in the first place. That feel bounce slowed me down. But oh well. I still don't understand why they erase Aku Aku when you start a time trial. It's very annoying. Insane slowdown there that might have cost me getting a relic. We'll see. We shall see. Alright, we made it to the finish line. I definitely could see where we lost some time. But I will take the sapphire happily. Alrighty. Also, hello there, Hippuka. Hello, hello. I hope you are doing well. I'm not sure what you mean to, but you know what? I always shout out cuties in the chat. and therefore you must get a shout out. That's the rule. Alright, so that was the snow go. Let's go do the Hang 8. What did I do? You appeared. 10 out of 10. Oh no, that was very badly timed. You know what? Let me restart. Okay, about now. Perfect timing right there. Alright, alright. This should be good, this should be good. Alright, so far so good. Let's freaking go. If this isn't gold, then I don't know what is. Let's freaking go, we got gold. Holy moly, holy moly. In terms of how I'm holding up, not the best. My lunch ain't agreeing so well. House crashing so far. It do be going relatively well. I only died today like 100 times or so. So no, not bad at all. Also our first golden relic in the crash too, that's nice. I'm happy with that. But yeah, hopefully your lunch changes its mind and starts agreeing with you. That would be nice. Persistence is key to success, keep on going. Indeed, indeed. Time for the pits. Like for example the bread pit, sand pit. I don't know what other pit exists. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Nice. So far so good. So far so good. We haven't been slowed down yet. Left or right? Left or right? I cannot decide. I guess right. That's not good. That's not good either, but what can you do? What can you do? Holy moly, holy moly. If I don't get the relic, I might try going left pad next time. But we shall see how it goes. So many moles, holy moly. That was almost a skip. But not quite. This is the end of the level too. You know what? Sapphire is good for me. I'm happy with that. The universe has beef with me. Relatable. Sometimes it really feels like we are all just the target of a prank that someone out there is pulling. Let's do the crash dash. Sliding can help you move faster. Ain't no way. Alright. Not the freaking mines stopping me in the way. I think this is pretty much freaked up. I stepped on too many mines and they slow you down significantly. That's alright, let's try again. Made a mistake twice, ain't no way. I missed a yellow crate, that's not good. Fact, that's pretty bad. This is definitely not gonna be good. I am so far ahead of the boulder though, holy moly. No. I think if the boulder crushes the crates, it still works for us. Or maybe I should have left that one over there. Why do I keep stepping on that mine in particular? No. That's the issue. I missed a crate, I went back for it and immediately I died. I should have just kept going, I think. Always the same mine, god dang it. It's not that hard to memorize, and yet I keep failing to do so. For some reason I thought that was the exit over there. This, despite many mistakes along the way, still counted as a gold relic apparently. So that's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Alright. And that's the entire first warp room relicked up. Well, time for the next one. And we go into the Snowbiz. This level is difficult. But let's see. Let's see how we do. That was a terrible button mashing there. That's alright, that's why we had Aku Aku in the first place. To protect us from getting hit. Okay. Did we freaking do it or what? We got the freaking gold, let's go. That is wonderful. Man. Why didn't the developers just freaking auto-save your name so that you don't have to input it every single time? Would have been a pretty nice quality of life improvement, you know, for the remake. And air crash is next. This will also be the last relic that I do today because I'm gonna keep the others for the next episode. Since I do wanna do roughly 2.5 hour long episodes. That's unfortunate. I don't know how to avoid the nitro there. Holy moly, that was a complete wrong button input. It's alright though. Well, thank God we had Aku Aku with us at least. Holy moly, holy moly. Is this gold or what? It is a freaking gold. That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna be excited to continue the relic hunting next time. But for now, this will be it. Let's just make sure everything is safe. In fact, let's see, 7 out of 27, so we just need 20 more relics. We might be able to do that next time, if we get lucky, or it will probably be like it was with Crash 1, where half of the episode after that will be the last few, and then we jump into the third game. But either way, we are at 100% today. So pretty nice progress, I would say. Let me save just in case. That's the wrong button. I almost loaded, holy moly. Alright, and with that, let's quit out of it. And until next time, thank you so much everyone for watching, and bye bye.